Right now I have this shirt in my hair because I just washed my hair, and I usually use like a cotton t-shirt to soak up the moisture because that's like less damaging than a towel. But it looks ugly, so I'm gonna put my bonnet on. Hopefully, that looks ugly too. You know what? You guys are just gonna have to watch me with this on my head. Anyways, hello you guys. I'm Stephanie. So thank you for clicking on this video when I'm looking crazy. So let me explain to you guys what I'm even doing. First of all, I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I hope if you were able to spend it with family, I hope you had a great time. And if you weren't able to, I hope you were at least able to receive any kind of blessing that you could be grateful for this year. So yes, let's talk a little bit about my Thanksgiving, what I've been up to, what I have to do, and just kind of update you guys a little bit as I show you guys my updated makeup routine. Usually I use two products that I will not be using in this video because I want to show you guys a budget makeup routine, if that makes sense. So yes, usually I'll use House Labs foundation, but today I will be using Fit Me foundation because this is way more affordable. So that's what this video is, like showing you guys my affordable makeup routine, not my go-to makeup routine. If you guys want my go-to makeup routine, I can do that in a separate video, but like I said, it's just two different products and then everything else is the same. So yes, let's get started. So far I will tell you guys what I have done to my face. I don't have any makeup on, but what I did was my skincare routine. If you guys want to know my skincare routine, I can make a video on that. But I just did my skincare routine, then I put Vaseline on my eyebrows, and then I curled my eyelashes and I put Vaseline on them. And it's kind of like a at-home temporary lash lift. If you want like a temporary lash lift, just curl your eyelashes with the eyelash curler and then like put Vaseline on there and it'll keep them up like this and it'll look super cute. And I waxed today. I waxed my armpits today and I waxed my eyebrows a bit. So like I waxed my eyebrows maybe like 5 days ago, and I kind of did it uneven, so I evened it out a little bit this morning. Let's get started with the makeup routine. So I'm gonna show you guys like all the products that I use throughout the video, and I'll also show you guys all of the brushes that I use. And I keep my brushes and my actual makeup in separate bags to make it a little bit easier. So this brush is the eyeshadow brush. I never really use it, but it's just like a good little one to have. So I just put it in there when I'm not gonna use it. I don't put on highlighter. If I did though, I would use this, so I'm gonna put it away. I'm not gonna use this, to be honest. You guys, I might do eyeliner today, but I also might not. I don't know. I'll see what the vibes are. So I'm gonna set that aside for now. By the way, you're gonna hear Gossip Girl in the background because I've been watching Gossip Girl for like, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks now. Let me tell you why I started like binge watching Gossip Girl. The first step to the makeup routine is primer. This is the primer that I use, e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. And at the end, I might make like a complete total of my makeup routine that I'm gonna be showing you guys, like price-wise. So the reason I've been watching Gossip Girl is because I know it's an old show, and I've heard like a lot of people like rave about it, like, oh, Gossip Girl was so good, like da da da, and I just never watched it before, and I feel like it was long overdue for me to watch it, you know. So I just started to watch it, wanted to see what all the hype was about, and I think it's pretty good. Like, I don't know, it's kind of a like, it's exactly what it sounds like. Like, it's literally a show all about gossip. So I feel like guys could like it, but I think it's more of like a girly thing, like a girly show. And my boyfriend, he was watching it with me and he was like not into it at all. He was like, oh, it's just all about drama, and the acting isn't good, which is not true. I think the acting is pretty good. But yeah, if you don't have any show to watch and you haven't watched Gossip Girl, I definitely recommend trying it. Seeing if you like it. Okay, now I got primer all over my face, and look, it makes it very sticky for your makeup to last. By the way, I don't really have any plans for today. I don't think I'm going out anywhere. I'm literally just doing my makeup for the purpose of showing you guys my routine. Next I'm gonna use the Fit Me Matte Poreless 12-Hour Maybelline foundation, and this is shade, I actually don't know what shade this is. I think 245 Classic Beige. I'm not really sure. This doesn't really match my skin tone too much. Like, it does match a little bit, but like it's more orange than I am. When I apply my foundation, I apply it everywhere, try to do it evenly. And this is, I don't know where this brush is from. This is the brand. It just has an M on it, and it's L100. I don't think it's Morphe, by the way. Then I try to apply it evenly, and I also put it on my, like on my, under my chin and a little bit on my neck, so that I can look like I'm actually matching the foundation color. So honestly, if you don't know your foundation color, I would say go to Ulta or Sephora and ask them to help you find your shade, and they will help you, because it could be kind of annoying and kind of hard, especially if you've never done it before. But yeah, I would just say ask for some help. Camera kind of looks like a perfect match, but it's not that much of a perfect match. Next, I use concealer. I'm only gonna play my show when I'm blending. So I use the NYX HD concealer. The shade is CW04 Beige. This is kind of old, so like the consistency is kind of thick. But yeah, I'm just being transparent. But yeah. So I just place it under my under eyes for my dark circles. Right there I have like a dark dot, so I place it there, and then so that I can kind of distribute the lightness, I put it a little bit by my nose, a little bit on my forehead, and then if I have like a blemish, I'll put it on my blemish. And like I said, I don't know the brands of these brushes, but it has an M and it's L103, and I use it to blend out my concealer at first, like to disperse it as evenly as possible. And then I use a beauty blender to finish blending it. I'm gonna blend this out and then I'll come back. By the way, guys, before I got my Hourglass concealer, because I didn't mention this, but I don't usually use that concealer that I am using right now. I usually use the Hourglass concealer. And before I got the Hourglass concealer, I used to use the e.l.f. Camo concealer, but it used to crease really bad. Like, all concealer creases, to be honest, because if you have wrinkles in your under eyes, it's gonna crease. But that one just used to end up not looking cute, and then people used to say it did, but I don't know. So after I finished blending it out with my brush, I grabbed my beauty blender and then I pat it in more to like soak up the excess product and then make it like more even. So full transparency, because I don't want to lead you guys astray. Normally this is a good concealer, but since it is old, it's kind of flaky at the moment. So I'm gonna go in with my Hourglass concealer. This is not affordable if you're on a budget, so just ignore this step. But I just wanted to be honest with you guys. I am gonna go in with that one because this one's flaking up a bit, only because it's old. But if you buy it new, it shouldn't give you that problem. You guys, so next I go in with this Laura Geller multitasking eye lip cheek palette. It looks like this. I don't know where I got it from, probably an old makeup bag from my mom or something. I really don't know, but the only thing I use from it is this brown shade, and I use it as contour. So I'll rub my finger on it and then I'll place it like kind of at my cheekbone, like kind of like under my cheekbone. And then I'll place it around my forehead like this. I'll place a little bit under my nose for some like color, under my lip, and then on my jawline to make it more defined. This one, I really don't know if it's affordable or not, but I've had it for years and years and years and it hasn't ran out. Another contour, sorry. Another contour I like to use is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Contour. This one's a little bit too light for me. Yeah, see? And then I go in with the exact same brush I use for the foundation and I just blend it in like this. Kind of drag it down my neck. And then here I just blend it in like this. I'm looking crazy because of my hair, I know, but at the end I'm gonna let my hair down to give you guys like the full picture, because once my hair is down I look completely better, okay, I swear. Something I forgot to mention is I usually do my eyebrows first, but I literally completely forgot, so I'm gonna do them now. So this one is also not affordable. I promise. I think this is like the only makeup thing that I'm gonna use in this video that's not affordable, for real. Like, it is affordable, but not if you're like on a tight budget. This is like $27, but it's the Anastasia brow definer in medium brown. What I'll do is I'll brush them in the way that I want them to lay. Obviously they're not gonna stay exactly like that, but I brush them in the way I want it to lay. And then I fill in my brows. I don't shape them, I just fill them in. So I've seen a lot of people like do the line, and like fill them, and then I just go in the center and I just make them darker. As you can see there, I have like some bald spaces in my eyebrows, so I'll just kind of fill them in like that. And yeah. And usually if I do it like carefully, I don't really need to clean it up too much. And I'll just have to like brush it back into place. That's all I do with my brows. I don't carve them or anything because I feel like it makes the makeup look like more glam, and I kind of usually go for like soft glam instead of like full glam. So yes, after I blend in my contour and my concealer and everything, sometimes I like to go in with a liquid blush, but for the sake of this video I'm not gonna do that. So I use this Wet n Wild powder. It's banana powder, and this, I don't know how much this costs, but I do know it's affordable, and I got this off Amazon. It's like a little powder puff, if I'm not mistaken, that's what it's called. And I literally go in with the powder everywhere, starting by my nose. Usually by this point the concealer has already creased, so before putting the powder on it I go back in and I blend it to make sure that there's no creases, and then I put the powder immediately so it locks in place with no crease. And yes, you're gonna get creased anyway, like that's just what it is, it's just gonna happen, but that helps it not be too crazy, if that makes sense. What this powder does is just like set your makeup in place and make it look like skin instead of like grease, because before it looked greasy, like your whole face, unless you like that look, like the glowy look. You see my forehead, see how it's like shining? Look, I don't know if you guys could tell the difference. Right there, there is no powder, and right there, there is powder. It makes your skin look like a filter. Literally, it makes your skin look airbrushed when you put powder on. So that's why I put it everywhere. And you don't need a lot. Like, I know you guys, I'm not showing you guys how I'm picking the powder, but I'm gonna show you guys now. I'll go like that, and then I'll tap it off, because I don't need a lot. If you would like to contour your nose, you can do so by putting some contour there, and then like blending it and putting highlighter, but I personally don't do that. I suggest if you have like a really cute button nose, you should contour your nose, but my nose is kind of straight, so I just leave it alone. Then I use like just a regular brush. This is the Tapered Powder S100 brush. It's a Morphe brush, and I look crazy, but then I just brush away all of the powder. Like now it doesn't look greasy, it just looks like super smooth and soft. Now most of the base is done, and let's continue the base. So basically what I did during all this time is put on all of my wet products. So that was the foundation was a wet product, the concealer was a wet product, the contour was a creamy product. Then I set it all with powder. Now I'm gonna go in with my dry ones. So I go in with this e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. I believe it was like $4, maybe $3. And you can use this brush for anything. You can use it for foundation, blush, contour, bronzer, anything. But I use it for bronzer. So the bronzer that I use is Revolution Bronzer Reloaded Long Weekend. And it's broken, but I'll just get a little bit on there and then put it in the same spots where I put my contour. So I'll put it there on my jawline. Literally, I'll just go over the same spots where I put my contour. I'll go over with bronzer on my forehead, and then at the tip of my nose and at my lip. And then I'll kind of drag it down just to make my neck match. So what this does is just like add some warmth and kind of some depth to your face, because before I kind of looked like one color, but this adds like some shading, I guess, like some shadow, and it doesn't make me look super pale. If I'm not mistaken, this blush was more on the affordable side. This is the Like Me Love Me MAC blush. What I use is this Morphe S200 slanted sculpting brush, and I actually got all of these brushes. Let me show you. I got all of these brushes like in a set at Ulta for like maybe $10–15, so that was pretty affordable. And I take the slanted sculpting brush and I go like this. I get it on the bottom and at the top like that. A little bit more at the top. And then I put it where I want my blush to go. And then I make sure I blend it out really good. I don't want any harsh lines of blush. And then I do the same for the other side. And then I kind of just go and look at each side and make sure that it's even for the most part. And there's my blush. Now the base is done. I'm about to take this out because I'm so tired of it like going everywhere and looking crazy. I did that so I could get some volume, and it kind of didn't work, but it's okay. I'm trying to see if I want to add any more contour or blush. I don't know, I think this is pretty fine. There's only 2 more steps to my makeup routine, so I think I want to add a little bit more blush though. Blush blindness is real, you guys. Make sure you don't put on too much blush. And I'm saying that as I'm about to put on more blush, even though my blush is looking good. I think I'm gonna put my hair back up so it could dry up some more. Now I think I put a little bit too much, but it's okay. So like I said, the only last two steps is eyelashes, lip combo, and that's like pretty quick. I'm gonna decide what I want to do with my hair because I think I want to put it back up until I'm completely done, because when I have it up it gets really nice and curly, kind of curly wavy. So I think I'm gonna do that off camera, come back with my hair looking crazy again, and then at the end I'll put my hair down again probably. So let's move on to the last steps. So my eyelashes are kind of curled already from what I told you guys that I did before. I curled them and put Vaseline, but I'm gonna curl them a little bit more. It's kind of annoying to do this because you have to get in like the right angle if you want to get all of your lashes. Okay, now they look really cute. It looks like I already have mascara on them, but I don't, not yet. So I use this one. This is Lash Sensational Maybelline New York mascara. So I just go in with like a thin coat of this and make sure that it's all over the lash, and then I flip it like this so that when I do it this way it's like that, and then this way like that. And then I use the excess mascara to go on the bottom lash. Okay. And usually I'll just use this mascara and leave it at that, but today I'm gonna use two mascaras. I'm gonna use this Princess Lash Essence. I think this is like $5 on Amazon. I got it from Amazon, but I'm pretty sure you could get it in like Ulta or something. I'm not really sure, but I got it on Amazon. So this one is really, really nice because it's not really clumpy, as you could tell. Like, it really like leaves your lashes looking kind of thin, but it doesn't really add length to them. This one adds more length and kind of more volume, but it is a bit clumpier. But look at the difference. It's crazy. It really adds length to it. So I put it a little bit like at the tip like that, and then the same on the other side. And guys, I know this angle has been like super up close and personal. I hope you guys don't mind. It's because I'm doing my makeup next to my window. So I'm trying to get as much of the outside lighting as possible, and the sun is literally not even in sight. Like, it's such a cloudy day. Oh, you guys, I didn't even talk about what I said I was going to talk about. So what I've been up to lately is college, just doing all of my work for my classes, making sure that I stay up to date with all of that. And also my Thanksgiving, I did say I was going to mention my Thanksgiving. It was great. I had Thanksgiving over at my boyfriend's house and my house, and the food was so bomb in both of my houses. Well, that's not my house, but you know, both the houses I went to. It was great. I really enjoyed my Thanksgiving. And yeah. And soon I'm gonna finish some classes, and then I'm gonna start new classes. And I'm just trying to be more consistent with my YouTube, so that's what I've been up to, kind of trying to edit, make more videos, get more makeup idea, I mean not makeup ideas, video ideas and things like that, to make more content and be more consistent here on YouTube. Okay, so for lip liner, you guys can get this at Family Dollar. It's a really cute color. It is Cafe Color LA Color Gel Lip Liner. I usually use this one and it's really cute, but I'm gonna use this one. This is the Revlon Color Stay Longwear Lip Liner, and it is the shade Chocolate. I don't know if this is affordable or not, but I'll put the price up here. And I just line my lips on the outside and then I put on lip gloss. So I'm gonna do that and I'll come back. Okay, so I just make lines around, and then you guys can use this e.l.f. It's like a gloss. Oh no, it's not. It's a Glow Reviver lip oil, and I don't know what shade it is, but it's like the only one that's this color. And the key to like blending out that harsh line is to move your lips together like that, and then it's gonna kind of create like a really pretty lip combo. Let me take my hair down. So that that was my updated makeup routine on a budget for you baddies and beautiful girls out there, or guys, whoever might be watching this video. For whoever out there needed a little bit of tips, maybe some products that they were missing in their makeup routine, this is how the final product came out. And for my setting spray, I will show you guys what I use. Like, I'll pop a picture up here. It's not really the best setting spray, if I'm being honest. I have seen the best setting sprays be like the more expensive ones, such as the, I think it's called the all-nighter one or something. So I would say probably invest a bit more into your setting spray. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Make sure you stay tuned for my next video. God bless you guys. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Peace.